Soft touch off the glass.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Second team foul. In for the Nuggets.
Here's Jokic. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Westbrook left side. Brown. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oklahoma City leading by 3. A little mid-range shot is up. Porter pulls it in.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
For 3, Westbrook. Here's Gordon. Outside for Porter. Pass to Brown. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by Denver. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wallace misses. Nuggets trail by 3. Westbrook with it. Caruso covers. Here's Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And it's good for 2.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Nuggets ball. Pass to Gordon. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon playing like this is going to keep that defensive unit on its heels.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Pass to Brown. Blocked!
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It's fun to see if they can keep it up.
Inside. Back to Murray. All alone. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Murray's got his second basket.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 ball. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Brown. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Hartenstein. Jordan misses.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Nuggets trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Watson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it. Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. And on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him. Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Denver. About a minute played here in the second half. And it's Watson missing. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so here is Denver. Jokic in the post. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Right side, Williams. And there's a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A tight game here in Oklahoma City. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Jokic up top. Pass to Brown. Over Dort. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The kick out to Williams. Fires it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The shot by Brown, no good. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. It's tipped. Here's Holmgren. Drained it for 2 points. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Williams from long range. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail. Williams with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Dort. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
Pass to Jokic. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
The shot by Dort, no good. Nuggets trail by 5. To the inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. And another break here for Oklahoma City. The Thunder running. Murray with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Williams with the screen. Here's Wallace. The three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. Jordan misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Wallace going inside. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move and transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Jokic. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Williams with the screen. Wallace misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Westbrook to tie it up. Back to Najee. Over Williams. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And here's Jokic. Here's Strother. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Looking to get it going. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Number 0, Christian Braun.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Wallace. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And the shot's good.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Outside Mitchell. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Second team foul.
Got a piece of it.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Nuggets trail by 6. They kick it out to Murray. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And so here is Denver. Jokic muscles it down.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Here's Caruso. Denver grabs the miss. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. With the drive, he gets it in there.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Murray. Misses the finger roll. And here are the Thunder now. To the left side wing. Here's Wallace. The long distance 3 is buried. Wallace has got 9 points here in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Gordon pulls it in.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Murray's shot is good.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
Pulls up. Wallace misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Brown.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the field.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the mark with the 15-footer.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Here's Brown. Offline with a baseline jumper. This one for three. Rebounded by Denver.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Denver. 7-point differential. Here's Brown. Hartenstein pulls it in.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. No good there. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Even early on in this